Welcome to the end of week 2, Road to Recovery post-COVID-19, and I would say it's been a very successful week. We still had to make some adaptations, but we've also made a lot of improvements. Now, the adaptations this week have been the load's been lowered by give or take 10%, so the strength's still not up there, but it's getting a lot closer. And as you can see, more rest. I've probably had between 60 and 90 seconds rest intervals, as opposed to usually doing 30, then 90 at the end of the superset. But there's a lot of improvements. Now, what we've done this week is we've made improvements on the tempo. We've used the correct tempo, and that's the time of detention on the muscle. Let's say hypothetically it's a squat. I don't just go up, down, up, down. It could be 4 seconds going down. So imagine it's the bicep, 4 seconds down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the squat at the bottom position and then driving back up. Time of detention is the game changer. And the difference is the fatigue kicked in a lot earlier. So it was a good thing that I was using a lower load. And the bonus again, like I said, this week is I've introduced 2 cardio sessions. One on Thursday, which was yesterday. I did an every 2 minutes on the minute for 5 minutes. And then I did 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. Here's the video now, post that cardio session. So I've just done my first cardio session post-COVID. And as expected, like any cardio session anyway, it's really got to the chest, which isn't a problem. So it wasn't an OTT session. It was an every 2 minutes on the minute, just 10 calories on the bike, 20 double unders, and 30 weighted punches. So it gave us about 30 seconds rest in between. For 5 rounds it did kill us, so I had 5 minutes rest at the end of that. And we finished off with some burpee push-up, pull-ups, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 5 rounds. So actually to some people that will be very intense in fact. It is quite intense, let's not lie about that. And yeah, the chest, I can feel it. A little bit out of breath as you can tell. And this is probably about 3 minutes since I finished. But I'm going to ease myself back in as we know. So the strength session is still Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'll probably try and progress now with cardio Tuesday and Thursday next week. But it's a step in the right direction. Sessions end up, 25 minutes altogether, including rest. I've done now for the day, I'll do some foam rolling, nice and easy. So yeah, like I say, it's a step in the right direction. It's about bringing yourself back to where you were, but all in good time. You don't have to go OTT. So, over and out. And then today, I've also done my strength session, which is starting off with deadlifts, and then it works more into the endurance, and then cardio at the end, finishing off with some sprints on the treadmill. It was a burner, it got me chesty, but I'll explain more in this video here. So, just completed Friday's session, which is strength-based but goes into endurance. And it finishes off on a Tabata. Tabata on the assault bike or treadmill, and 8 blocks of 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Now it should be a full-on sprint, proper intervals. Did 2 sprints and I was goosed. Actually, what sprints? Say more 3/4 runs, 3/4 sprints. And it took out of me. So then after that I went jog, sprint, jog, sprint. Got about, I think it was about 800 meters in the 8 blocks. About 50 calories burned. And yeah, chesty. That's when I'm feeling it more. The body was fine. I feel like the body could have pushed. Breathing wise, it's tough, especially with 10 seconds rest. In that 10 seconds rest, you can't really sort of meditate massively for 10 seconds to sort of control the breathing, to relax. So yeah, you know, at the end of week 2, to feel like I can push myself a little bit more, but also understand that my chest is still a little bit tight. I've probably got another 2 weeks to get to where I want to be. But, like I say, it's a step in the right direction. A real good start for a bit of cardio. Up in the ante, we all got to get there. But there's 2 things to be happy about this week. I've increased the loads. So where I was losing maybe give or take 20% of the strength, I am now give or take 10%. And again, I've increased the cardio. I put my lungs under a lot more strain. I can feel it. It's still a little bit chesty, still a little bit tight, a little bit struggling to recover, but I'm able to push it. And I'm going to keep pushing it 3rd week, 4th week. And then when it comes to the next phase, I'm hoping to be, boom, straight back to the fitness where I used to be. Now, what people need to remember is you don't need to go OTT all the time, especially post the virus, the flu, cold. Ease yourself back in, whether it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, ease yourself back in, get yourself back to strength, fitness, but allow for the recovery post what illness you might have just had. So coming to the 3rd week next week, I'm going to decrease the intervals on my rest periods. I'm going to try and push that strength a little bit more. And I would say I'm going to push up to cardio on Tuesday, cardio on Thursday, and then finishing on the Friday session from the strength up to the cardio. So it's going to be a big solid week, and I'm ready for it.